Well, you're back for more, so that's a good sign, unless this is the first time you've actually touched on this video, by which case coming back isn't actually an indication. But anyway, I digress. Welcome back. This series of questions is really to try and help children navigate the English and Maths that they'll need through their primary school. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. I hope you learned something from it. And I hope you like and subscribe and come back for more. Thank you. Okay, so today's question is looking around the topic of coordinates. And it says, two corners of a right angle triangle have coordinates 2, 2 and 6, 7. Look at the three statements below and tick the correct box to show whether the statement is true or false. So we have three statements here with regards to the third coordinate of a potential right angle triangle, and we have to decide if it's possible and if they could be true or false. So the first thing to learn, to understand, to make the child know how to deal with coordinates, and this is a bit of a fun phrase that is used often, and it says we crawl before we climb. And this is basically saying that when you look at that phrase, if you like, or that statement, coordinate brackets, a number represented by x and a number represented by y, the x is where it's saying to go across before you go up. So when you have coordinates 6, 2, you go across 6 before you go up. And that is all that is basically saying. So the x is across first and then up. And once you have that, that's really all that you'll have this mastered. The second point to note in this particular question is what is a right angle triangle. And a right angle triangle has one angle which is 90 degrees. And this is a 90 degrees angle here. It looks like a square, and you got to know for this question what a 90 degree angle looks like so that you can identify if these coordinates will help. So going back to the question, we've got two coordinates 2, 2 and 6, 7. So if we plot the 2, 2, we come across 2 based on the crawl, and then we climb up the 2, which is based on that coordinate. So that gives us a coordinate of 2, 2. The second coordinate that we have is 6, 7. So we crawl across the 6 and we go up to 7. And that will give us the second coordinate. So we have these two coordinates of a right angled triangle. We can connect them if we want. And what we got to establish is it possible to have a third coordinate of 6, 2, 5, 8 and 2, 7. So we'll take them individually. So 6, 2. So if we look at 6, 2, so we go across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then up to 2. So that would give us a position of here. And as we can see, then that would offer us the potential of a right angle triangle, and we'd have that right angle going down there. So in that particular case, that is true, and the question's asking you to tick true or false. The second question is saying the third corner can have coordinates of 5, 8. So if we take 5, 8, we go across to 5, we go up to 8. So if I can mark that as here. And you can see then that this will not offer any opportunity for a right angle triangle. It almost looks like it, but if you realise that that's cutting the square in half, that would have to be cutting it in half as well for that to be a right angle. So it's not offering that. So for that one, then it's false. The third one is saying the third corner will have coordinates of 2, 7. So if we look at where 2, 7 is, we go across the 2 and we go up the 7. So that will give us a position of there. And for that to happen, then we've got a potential line of going across here, which gives us the right angle triangle there. So that will give us a right angle triangle, so that is true. And that is all there is to it. I hope that's explained things. I hope that the child is able to take away some learning points from that, and I hope that has been clear. Okay, thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will speak to you all soon.